In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create your own customer support ticketing website online using WordPress. Starting your own website can be scary, especially if you don't have a lot of technical knowledge. But don't sweat it. We've helped thousands of people create their own websites online using WordPress. So, we put together the most comprehensive step-by-step guide. That way you can get started on your website right away. I recommend you follow this tutorial the whole way through to the end because I'll show you everything you need to know in order to run a successful customer support website online. I'll show you how to do things like purchase and install domain names and hosting plans, as well as installing and customizing themes, creating pages, menus, and so much more. And if you follow this tutorial all the way to the end, you'll end up with a beautiful website that will look something like this. This is the home page. This is the first page that a viewer will see when they open your website. You can see the cookie bar here, which you'll learn to add in this video. You can see the logo updated here, and this will also be taught in this tutorial. Next is the service page. Service page is used to display the services provided by you to your potential clients. This is how the page looks like. Moving to the third page, which is the About page. You can use this page to give the customers a little insight about you and your services and how it's different from your competitors. You can display the client testimonials here as well. Contact page here displays all the contact information like your contact number, address, and the location. Visitors can fill up this form to contact us for their customized queries. Next is the Help Desk page, which you will learn to create in this video. This is actually a support system which customers can use to raise the support tickets. And finally, you have the Privacy Policy page. A privacy policy page is a document required by law that discloses the information you collect about visitors on your website. This makes the process of creating a ticketing system website very easy. So now I will show you how you can create this beautiful support ticketing system website in just a few easy steps. But before we start, we post WordPress-related content regularly, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. The very first step of creating a website is buying a domain name and a hosting plan. So, the very first step of creating a website is buying a domain and hosting. The domain is the name of your website, for example, www.yourwebsite.com. And the hosting is what puts your website on the internet. Right now, I'm on the FixRunner website. Here, we will first search for the domain we're looking for to see if it's available or not. I'll link this in the description below. Now, here, enter the name of the domain you want. So, I'll just type FixRunner.com. Then click on Search. And as you can see, we get a notification that this domain is available, and we can register it. So now let's move on to step 2, which is to buy hosting and domain. Click here to get hosting and domain, and you'll be redirected to SiteGround. SiteGround, in my opinion, is one of the best hosting providers out there, so we will be using SiteGround to buy our domain and hosting. And now scroll down a bit. And we see SiteGround offers 3 plans: the Startup, Grow Big, and Go Geek. For beginners, the Startup plan is more than enough. It offers one website, that is, you can use one domain with this plan. It gives 10 gigabytes of web space, 10,000 monthly visits, unmetered traffic, free SSL, and much more. The other plans offer more features, but for beginners, the Startup plan is sufficient. So click on Get Plan. And here we have to register a new domain. So here type in the name of the domain you want. If you want your site to be .in or .org instead of .com, you can select that from here. Then click on Proceed. Now here, first you'll have to enter your account information, which you will then use to log in to SiteGround. Then the client information is your domestic information, like address, name, and phone number. Then finally we have the payment information. Enter your card details there. Then here you can review your purchase information. You can review the hosting services. And as you can see, the plan is a startup. If you want to change the plan, you can do so now. Then select the period you want to buy the plan for. Since I'm not going to use this domain much, I'll just choose 1 month. But I recommend you to choose a longer plan as they'll be cheaper as compared to the short-term plans. You can also change the data center from here. SiteGround also provides some extra services if you want, like domain privacy and an SG site scanner. They're charged additionally outside the domain and hosting plan. Then finally scroll down and click here to confirm the terms and service. And you can enable this as well if you want to receive SiteGround news and special offers by email. Then click on Pay Now. Now, SiteGround will first verify your phone number. So you can choose how you want to verify your number. I'll choose the text message option. Then click on Next. Enter the code you received. And then click on Next. And now you have to verify your credit card. SiteGround will perform a small test authorization, so click on Next. And now you have to enter the authorization amount, which you can check for in your bank statement or contact your bank for it. After you've entered the authorization amount, click on Next. And you get redirected to this page, and here it says the order was submitted and your account is now being created. You just have to wait for a few minutes. And now, as you can see, the account was created. Let's now move on to the customer area. Now that we've bought the domain name and hosting plan, we're going to install WordPress. This is the home page. Let's start by clicking here on the Setup site. Now here, select Start a new website and choose WordPress. Now you have to set up the login details, which you will use to access the back end of your site. Here, again, SiteGround has an upsell where you can add the SG site scanner and domain privacy for extra charges. I'll just skip all that and click on Finish. The site is being created. Just wait for a couple minutes. Now let's start managing the site by visiting the Site Tools. This is the SiteGround dashboard. On the left-hand side, click on WordPress. Then click on Install and Manage. Scroll down to Manage Installation. Here you can see the domain name we purchased. Click here on this icon under Actions. Click on Start Now. And here we have to select a theme for our website. But let's skip this for now and let's log into the back end of our website. So this is our WordPress dashboard. And let's see how the website looks right now. Just click on Visit Site here. And this is our website right now. It has the default theme and no content. After installing WordPress, the first thing we're going to do is install an SSL certificate. Before we start customizing the site, You can see here, beside our domain, it says our connection is not secure. This is because we have not installed an SSL certificate on our site. To do that, let's go back to the SiteGround dashboard. Then click on Security, and then click on the SSL Manager. Then click here to select the SSL. Choose the Let's Encrypt Wildcard SSL. This is free with the startup plan. Then click on Get. And once the SSL is installed for our domain, now to finish up this process, we will install a plugin to make sure everything works correctly. So, back in your WordPress dashboard, go to Plugins, then click on Add New. In the search bar, type Really Simple SSL and press Enter. This is the plugin we will be using. It has a very good rating, and it's also compatible with our version of WordPress. So click on Install Now to start the installation. Once the installation is complete, this button will change to Activate. Then click on it to activate the plugin as well. Now we're redirected to the Plugins page. This is where you can manage all the installed plugins on your site. Now here you have this blue button that says Go Ahead, Activate SSL. Click on this button. You'll need to log in back to your dashboard after the SSL is activated. But before that, let's go to the website. And I'll just reload the site. And you can see it says the connection is now secure. So the SSL certificate was installed and activated successfully. Now let's log in back to our website's dashboard. After installing an SSL certificate, now we're going to install a theme for our website. This is where we will customize our website. From here we can add posts, add pages, install plugins, etc. These icons are appearing because of some plugins installed on our site, so let's disable them first. Go to Plugins, then click on Installed Plugins. SiteGround automatically adds these 3 plugins, so I'll just select these 3 plugins, then click here on Bulk Action, and select Deactivate. Then click on Apply. And if you notice, once these plugins were deactivated, the plugin icons were also removed from our dashboard. Now let's start by installing a theme. But we will not use a simple theme. The theme I'm going to show you lets you import a whole website that you can further customize according to your need. So go to Appearance, then click on A Theme. Then click here on Add New. Now, here you have a list of themes that you can install. But we will search for a particular theme called Astra. This is the theme. You can click here to preview this theme. As you can see, this theme has a very good rating. So now click on Install to start the installation. And then when the button changes to Activate, click on it to activate the theme. Now here you see it says that Astra comes with dozens of ready-to-use templates. So to get them, click here to get started. This will install the Started Templates plugin on your website. Wait for a few seconds while the plugin is installed and activated. Now you have to select a page builder. The easiest page builder to use is Elementor. So let's select that. Now here you can look through these templates and select the one which you like. There are free options and premium options as well. Since I want to create a website for an agency, I'll search for a template that looks more like an agency website. You can also search the same under categories given over here. So when hovering over a business, you can find an agency. Simply click on it. Various agency website templates are given over here. Select the one you like. I'm going to select this one. You can preview the template here. This is how your website template is going to appear. Here you can see this template comes with a home page, contact page, an about page, and a service page. On the left, you can see various settings. You can add your logo from here. To do so, click on the upload file here. Here you can select a logo from your media library or upload one from your device. So, let's upload one. Once uploaded, click on Select. You can see your website logo has been updated here. Moving further, you can customize the logo width as well using this option here. You can even enter the width here and see the changes in the logo. Once everything is done here, let's click on Continue. Then here, select the colors for your website. You can choose from these palettes here. For example, let's select a color. You can see the changes taking place on your website here. You can select the colors of your choice. And then you can change the font for the website from here. You can see the changes in the preview. Then click on Continue. Now you have to fill in some information here, like your name, your work email, etc. Let me fill in all these details here. Once done, click on Submit and Build My Website button over here. And now your site is being imported. Wait for a few minutes while your site is being imported. Once it's done, click on View Site. And as you can see, a very beautiful and professional agency site has been imported. This makes the process of creating a website a lot easier. After the theme installation, it's now time to customize the theme. As now we have installed the theme and selected the template. Let's now learn how to customize the theme. To do so, simply click on the Customize button over here. If not, you can also hover on the appearance in your website's WordPress dashboard and click on Customize. This is where we will customize the whole theme. You'll be able to see the changes in the preview on the right side here. Any changes here will be made on the global level. That is, any changes you make here will appear on your whole site. Also, these settings might be a little different for you. That's because this depends on the theme you're using. First, let's go to the global setting. Here you have various options: typography, colors, container, buttons, and block editor. Let's start with typography. You can change the preset from here. You can see the changes take place in the preview. Let's now move back and look into the color setting. Here you can change the colors on your site. We already changed the colors on our site, but if you want to change them again, you can choose from the palettes here. Or change the theme color, link color, etc. from here. You can even change the surface colors here. Then we have the container settings. Here you can configure the layout of the site, but it's best to leave these settings to default. So now let's look into the button settings. You can see we have a button in the header as well. This is how the button of our website looks right now. Here you can change the button's preset. And you can also change the button text color and background color from here. You can even change the button's border color. You can even change the button font from here. On scrolling a little, you can configure other button settings like padding, border width, border radius, etc. You can also configure block editor settings and make changes as per your requirement here. Now, once everything is in place, let's go all the way back. And now let's go to the header builder settings. This is the header of the website, and you'll be able to preview the changes here. Now, here under button settings, you can change the text setting of the button in the header. You can even add a button link. You can customize the settings here accordingly. To change the text of the button given in the header, simply edit the text here like this. Moving back to the site title and logo settings, here you can add the logo of your business. I've already added a logo earlier, but in case you want to change the same, you can do it from here. You can also set the site title from here. You can even enable or disable the site title or site tagline by using these toggle switches here. On enabling the site tagline, you can preview it here. You can even edit the tagline from here. It's all up to you. You can even set the site icon from here, which is this small icon that appears near your website title. For now, you can see this is the icon of our website. You can change this icon from here. To do so, simply click on it and then click on the Select Site icon. Let me upload a site icon from my device. Once uploaded, you can see the change in the site icon here. Once done, let's move back to the breadcrumbs. Here you can enable navigation breadcrumbs, but we don't need it. It's now time to move to blog settings. Here you can configure the blog post structure if you have blog posts on your site. You can choose what you want to display in the post structure and meta settings. And you can also do the same for the single posts. Then there is page settings. You can select the container layout from here. You could even select the page sidebar layout as well. I would simply leave these settings to default. Then we have the sidebar settings. The sidebar is disabled for this theme, but if you want to display it, you can display it from here. Now, let's go back and let's look into the footer builder settings. Here you have the footer layout. You can edit all these widgets just by clicking on this icon. So, if you want to edit anything, you can click on this icon and then make changes here accordingly. You can see the add or edit the social media widgets from here. To add one, simply select the social media option from the list given over here. Once selected, click on Add Social icon, and you can see WhatsApp has been added here, and by clicking it, you can configure the settings, like edit the label or enter the URL here. You can even change the icon from here. On scrolling a little, you can set the alignment as well. Similarly, you can edit this text here as well by clicking on the respective edit icon. On clicking this icon here, you can configure the menu settings. You can configure menus from here. All these settings are self-explanatory here. Moving all the way back, then in the performance settings, you can choose to load Google fonts from here. You can also preload local fonts. Moving to site identity, here you can edit the site title, favicon, and tagline. Now let's look into the menu settings. You can see the menu named Navigation here, which is our primary menu. And this is the menu displayed here. Click here on the primary menu. Here you can change the position of the menu item using drag and drop functionality like this. You can click on a menu item to edit it. You can even add more menu items by clicking on the respective button. You can select from various pages over here. By clicking on the plus icon, you can add the item to the menu like this. You can see the changes on the right. In case you want to remove any menu item, you can do so also like this. You can add posts, pages, categories, etc. to your menu. Let's now move back and explore other settings. Under Widget Settings, you can configure widgets-related settings on your own. Moving back to the homepage settings, you can see various related settings here. You can set any page as your homepage. Under Additional CSS Settings, you can add a custom CSS code to customize your website. You can see how your website will look on different devices from here. It's important to make your store look good on all devices because most of the users use phones. Now, don't forget to click on Publish to save all the changes we've made. Let's view the website from the front now. You can see how beautiful this website looks. You can see the primary menu here. You can see the button text has changed here. So, this was about how to customize the theme. After customizing the theme, I'll now show you how to edit the pages on the website. Now we will edit the pages on the site. So, to do so, let's move back to the dashboard. Here, hover onto Pages and click on All Pages. You can see the various pages we've created here. Let's start editing the home page first by clicking on the respective button here. We'll use the Elementor editor to edit the pages on the site because Elementor provides a lot more customization options than the default WordPress editor. So, to do that, click on Edit with the Elementor button over here. And you can see this is the home page, and here you can edit everything including headings, paragraphs, or images. So, to edit a heading, simply click on it, and you can edit the text here like this. You can even edit this paragraph over here. You can see the settings here on the left. Scrolling to the next section, you can edit this setting as well. You can customize everything here. Now, you can also change the image here by clicking on it. You can simply click on Choose Image here to change it. You can upload one or choose an image from the media library. For this tutorial, let's upload an image. Once the image has been added, simply click on Insert. You can see the images have been updated here. You can change the image as many times as you want. Scrolling a little, let's configure the button settings as well. You can see various button settings on the left. You can add a link, can change the label, and customize your button accordingly. One thing I forgot to tell you about is how to change the image in the background. So to do that, let's move to the section above. To change the background image, simply move to the section settings here, and you can simply change the image from here. This setting is available under the Style tab of the section Settings. So, let's change the image first. Once done, you can see the changes here. Once everything is in place, let's now update the changes by clicking on the respective button. To view the page from the front, click on this icon and select View Page from the menu. You can see how beautiful the page looks. Let's now move back and navigate to a different page by using Finder. I'll simply search for the service page here. You can select the page here. This is the service page of our website. You can customize each and everything on this page. You can change headings, paragraphs, and you can even explore the button settings as well. For example, let's change the image here. To do so, click on it. and on the left you can see image settings. Simply click on the chosen image here, select the image of your choice, and click on Insert. You can see the image has been updated here. Let's now navigate to another page by using Finder again. Wait, before that, I forgot to update the changes, so let me do that really quickly. You don't want to forget to update the changes. Let's now navigate to another page. You can see the About page here. You can see the page has various text elements and some testimonials here. You can edit these as well. To change this image here, click on the image, and from here you can change the image. Simply click on it and select or upload the image as you like. Once done, click on Insert Media. You can see the image has been changed here. You can even edit this heading here by clicking on it. Once everything is in place, let's update the changes by clicking on the respective button. It's now time to navigate to another page. Let's now navigate to the Contact page of the website. You can see the Contact page here. Let's first edit this heading first. You can edit the contact details here as well. You can see the contact form has been embedded on the Contact page. To explore its settings, click on it. Here you can select the form you want to display. The form has been created using the WP Forms plugin. You can also create a new form by clicking on the respective button. You can see various form templates here. You can select any that suits your requirement. I'll simply use this template. You can see this is the form builder area. You can add more fields here. To edit a particular field, simply click on it. From the left, you can edit the field label or set the field format. You can even add field descriptions, if any, and make this field required from here. Similarly, you can configure other field settings as well and make changes accordingly. You can also add fields from here. Once everything is done, let's save the form. Moving back, here you can select the form we created, and that form will be updated here. Now you can also update your location on this map over here. Simply click on the respective pen icon, and here you can enter your location. You can even zoom in or zoom out of your map as per your requirement. You can even set the height of the map as well. Once the changes are made, let's now update the page. Now, let's view the page from the front end. You can see how beautiful the page looks as of now. Let's check other pages as well. And this was all about how you can edit the pages using Elementor. Now that you know how to edit pages, let's go on and learn how to create a customer support ticketing system. For that, we're going to use the JS Help Desk plugin. It's now time to install and configure the JS Help Desk plugin. As we're creating a support system website, this plugin helps to manage data, monitor customer requests and inquiries, issue tickets, and offer any other technical help desk support to customers and staff alike. It keeps track of all information related to the help desk, the customer, and the specific issue at hand. To do so, let's move back to the WordPress dashboard. Hover onto Plugins and click on Add New. You can see various plugins over here. Simply search for JS Help Desk plugin. From the list of various plugins here, this is the plugin we're looking for. So, simply click on the Install button. And once installed, let's now activate the plugin. You can see we have been redirected to this page, where you can find various general settings which you can change as per your requirement. Once done, simply click on the Next button. Some other settings are displayed over here. All these settings are self-explanatory and can be configured accordingly. Once done, let's move further. Once completed, you can see this is the dashboard of the plugin where you will be able to see all the tickets that have been raised. You can see various stats given on this page. The plugin automatically creates a page with the support system given, so that customers can raise tickets and ask solution for the queries they have. So, to view that, hover on to Pages and click on All Pages. You can see the page here. Let's view the page from the front end. You can see this is how the system looks. Moving back to the plugin settings, you can see the latest tickets will be shown here. You can see various tabs here which you can explore on your own. Now, to view the tickets, all you need to do is click on this ticket icon over here and select Tickets from the menu. As of now, we don't have any tickets, so this page is empty. You'll be able to see all the tickets here. Let's now create a ticket and check the plugin in action. This plugin works straight out of the box. So let's hover onto Pages and click on All Pages. Moving to the page created by the plugin, let's click on the View link. To submit a ticket, let's click on the same. You can see the form here which the user needs to fill to submit the ticket. So, let's make a test entry by filling up this form and check the plugin in action. Let me enter all these details over here. The viewers can even attach the images here. Once done, let's click on Submit a Ticket. You can see the ticket has been created successfully. Let's move back to the plugins dashboard and refresh the page to check the ticket. On refreshing the page, you can see one new ticket has been received. Scrolling down, you can see the ticket here. To edit or view the details, move to the Tickets window. Here you can edit or delete tickets as per your choice. Clicking on the Edit Ticket button, you can see all the details submitted by the user here. You can set the due date and the ticket status here as well if it's active or solved. The plugin has various features here specified like agents, email piping, etc. These all are not available with the free version, but are available in the Pro version, so you can purchase the plugin's Pro version as well to use these functionalities. Let me show you some settings by clicking on the settings icon and then clicking on the configuration from the menu that appears. You can see various settings available here. You can find general settings here which you can configure. You can also move to the attachment settings and make relative changes here. All these settings are self-explanatory. On the left, you can find other settings to configure like tickets-related settings, system email settings, CAPTCHA, etc. Moving next to the shortcode. You can simply copy the shortcode from here and paste it anywhere you want to insert this system. The plugin comes with various themes. Here you can set the colors accordingly, and don't forget to save the theme you created. Let's check the changes from the front end. On refreshing the page, you can see the changes in the color theme here. You can make the system look attractive and set it according to your brand colors. Let's move to stats. You'll be able to configure various ticket-related stats over here. On the top, you'll be able to see how many open tickets are there which are still needing to be answered. How many tickets have been answered, how many tickets have been closed, etc. Next are department reports. You'll be able to see related settings here. Next are user reports, which you can explore from here. GDPR compliance is a major issue when you're taking in user data using an online form. So, we will add a field by going to this page over here. And now let's click on Add GDPR Field. Here you need to give your field a title and add the field text. In this part of the GDPR agreement, the consent statement would be written for the users. If the users agree with the consent statement, then they will check the box remaining at the left of the statement. You can customize the text accordingly. Now, here you need to select the link type. I'll link a WordPress page where all the terms and conditions will be mentioned to which users should agree and give consent. As I don't have any terms and conditions page for now, so let's go and quickly make one in order to link the same here. To do so, hover over to Pages, and let's create a new page. Simply add the page title over here. Add the terms and conditions as per your requirement over here, and once done, simply publish the page. Now, moving back, let's refresh the page. I will again select the WordPress page in the link type, and now you can select the terms and conditions page to link the same here. Once done, simply click on the Save button. So, this is how you can add a GDPR field to this system. Now, the plugin comes with various add-ons that we can use to achieve different functionalities, but this feature comes with the Pro version, so you need to buy it in order to install add-ons. So for now, I am not installing any add-on. You can create or add various departments as well. For that, let's go to the department settings. Here, you can simply click on Add Department, give the title of the department over here, select the email address of the department as well. You can even add a new email. Select whether to receive an email or not. Here you can add or create your department's signature, which will be attached. You can check or uncheck this box as per your choice. Once everything is in place, simply click on the Save Department button. You can see the department has been added here. Now, users can select a specific department while raising the ticket. Let me show you how users will be able to select the department. Let's move to the front of the ticketing system and refresh the page. While submitting the ticket, the user can find an option to select the department here. You can see the email address and the title got auto-selected. Moving back to the priority settings, here you can add the priority accordingly. Some have already been added here like low priority, normal, or high priority. To add one, you can simply click on Add Priority. Moving next to New Ticket Settings, here you can see the email format or templates that you will receive or send every time. You can edit the same from here. You can even change other templates from here as well. Now, what if you want to ask users for more information? To do so, you can add more fields to your ticket form. So let's go to the field settings from here, and you can see various fields have been added here. Simply clicking on it will allow you to edit the field. To add a new field to your ticketing system, simply click on Add Field here. You can select the field type from here. You can select any as per your requirement. Give your field a title over here. You can show or hide on listing, and you can go through other field settings. You can make this field mandatory or optional as per your need. You can also specify the field size and the max length. Once done, click on the Save field. You can see the field has been added here. Let's check the field from the front end. Moving to that page and refresh the same. You can see the field here. Now let's move back to the dashboard of the ticketing system. So we have explored each and every setting that the plugin provides. It's now time to add the page created by the plugin to the menu of our website. To do so, hover onto Appearance and click on Menus. Now, here simply select the menu first. Now select the page from the left side and click on Add to the menu. You can see the page has been added to the menu. Expanding the box, I will simply edit the navigation label. Don't forget to save the menu. Once done, let's now move to the front of the website and check the changes. Here you can see the Help Desk page has been added to the menu of our website. Clicking on it, the user will be able to raise the support ticket. Now you can see we have a button in the header as well, which says Raise a Ticket. So I'll simply copy the URL of this page and add it to the buttons link. Let's copy the URL from here, and we will add this link to this button. To do so, click on the Customize link at the top. Moving to the Header Builder Customizer settings, click on the button. I'll simply paste the link over here. You can toggle this option as well. Once done, simply publish the changes we made. You can see we have one more button on the page, and we're going to add the same link to it as well. To do so, we need to edit the page. So let's edit the page with Elementor. Scrolling to that button, click on it to configure its settings. Simply paste the link over here, and once done, let's update the page. Let's navigate to the service page as we have a button there as well. Here you can see these buttons. You can add the link in these buttons too if you want. Scrolling down, I'll add the link in this button settings as well. Let me edit the button label as well to guide users. Once done, let's update the page. Let's navigate to the About page and check for a button, if any, that needs to be linked. So we have a button here as well. I'll simply repeat the process and add the link here as well. It's now time to update the page. Let's now view the page from the front end. You can see how beautiful and professional the page looks. You can even click on this button and see that the button redirects us to this page. Similarly, you can check the button in the header as well. Moving to the home page, we added a link here as well. Clicking on the button redirects us to this page. For now, I'm logged in. That's why the page appears like this. Let me show you the page in incognito mode. You can see this is how the page is going to appear for the users. Users can simply click on the Submit Ticket button and submit their queries. Let me make a test entry here to show you how this plugin is working now. Once done, simply submit the ticket. Now, how to view the ticket. Simply move back to the WordPress dashboard and hover onto the Help Desk in the left, and then click on the Help Desk in the menu that appears. You can see the updated stats here. On scrolling, you can see the ticket here. You can simply click on View All Tickets and check all the tickets submitted by the users. Clicking here will specify all the details, and on scrolling here you can add the solution to their queries. You can add attachments, if any. You can select the signature from here, or just select none. If the query is solved, you can check this box and click on Post Reply. This ticket will then be marked as resolved and closed. Moving to the tickets, you can see only one active ticket here. One has been marked closed here. So, this was all about how you can create a support website using a simple plugin. But it's not done yet. It's now time to create and add a privacy policy to our website. We will now create a privacy policy page for the site. A privacy policy page is a document required by law that discloses the information you collect about visitors on your website. It's recommended to add a privacy policy page to your website, whether you're a blogger, freelancer, or business owner. So, to create one, in your dashboard, go to Settings, then click on Privacy. Here you have two options. You can either create a privacy policy page or use an existing page from here. So, let's click on Create to create one. And as you can see, a privacy policy template was loaded. You can edit this page as per your privacy policy. Then click on Publish. Now let's add this to our menu. Back in the dashboard, go to Appearance. Then click on the menu. Search for the privacy policy page here. Simply add it to the menu like this. Once added, don't forget to save the menu. Now I'll just reload the site. And the menu item was added. You can see the privacy policy menu item here. When I click on it, I'm redirected to the privacy policy page. Before we finish, one of the most important steps is to add a cookie bar to the website. Now, we're almost done. The last thing we need to do is add a cookie bar. Cookies are small files containing data sent by a website to store in the user's browser. Cookies are widely used on the web for storing information and providing a personalized browsing experience to users. So, we will add a cookie bar on the site to get consent from the users to accept cookies. To do this, we'll use a plugin. So, go to Plugins, then click on Add New. In the search bar, type Cookies and press Enter. This is the plugin. Click on Install Now to start the installation. As you can see, this plugin has a very good rating and is also compatible with our version of WordPress. Once the installation is complete, this button changes to Activate. Click on it to activate the plugin. Once done, click on Cookies in the sidebar. And then you get redirected to the Plugins page. Here you can see the server status is active and the law selected is GDPR. Under the Cookie Banner tab, you can select the Consent template and also enable the Banner preview. You can see the preview over here. Under Layout Settings, you can select the layout of the banner you want, and then you can see the preview accordingly, like this. Under Content and Colors, you can set the color scheme. You can enable banner previews and check the changes here. Select any options that suit your requirement. Once everything is in place, simply click on Publish Changes. You can see various other tabs here which you can configure accordingly. This is self-explanatory. Moving next to the Languages tab, you can add various languages here to display the cookie banner in various languages. The plugin provides a policy generator as well, where you can generate the privacy policy as well as cookie generator policy. Now, let's check the website from the front end and see the plugin in action. Let me open up the URL in incognito mode. And when loaded, you can see the cookie banner here. This is how the plugin works. So, that's it. These are all the steps required to make a professional support system website in WordPress. If you face any problem or need help, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, please click on the like button. If you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so that you don't miss any of our future videos. Thanks for watching. Until next time.